Welcome everyone to another episode of Time for BL. This is the podcast where we review movies, TV shows, novels, and comics, all in the boys love genre. I am so excited to jump in and get started on episode 8 of Step by Step because I've already seen so many spoilers on TikTok, on Twitter, and Discord chats that I'm just like, can we make a rule? Like, you have to wait at least 12 hours before posting anything about a show. Like, can we do that for all of us who have to wait until later in the day to be able to watch? You know, people who work, people whose kids are in their face and they can't record their podcast yet. Like, can we make a rule, please? So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into finally episode 8 of Step by Step. I'm very excited because the spoilers I've seen look juicy, so I can't wait to see where this goes. This better have a good ending, this episode. Ooh, and better get put out. That too. And right away, I have to pause because Pat tells Put he's ready to give him an answer. And what does Put do? He starts, I love you. I love you so much. Like, he is trying right there to change Pat's mind because he knows what's coming, I'm guessing. Excuse the background noise. I'm only a minute in. And I'm only a minute in. Let me actually watch what Put says before I give my input. See what I did there, and I had to pause again. All right, so Put straight up is like, what if I tell you can't answer? What if I tell you I don't want to hear your answer, or I think I already know what you're gonna say? And then he says, I haven't taken you for granted like I did 2 years ago. And I'm like, yes you kind of have, like in a different way, but it's still there. Plus, it doesn't matter if you don't take him for granted this time. Your feelings have changed, or at least Pat's feelings have changed towards you, and he has every right for his feelings to change. It was 2 years that he's had to grow. And again, Put doesn't necessarily like the person that Pat has become. He's shown that he's not like the person that Pat has become, and he's seems to be holding on to the Pat he was in a relationship with 2 years prior. Let it go, man. Just let it go, like Elsa. Okay. And Put did try to guilt Pat into staying with him, but Pat stood his ground. Yes. I'm so happy. Pat stood his ground and made it clear that the feelings just aren't there anymore. And he understands that this is hard for Put, and he gives him a hug and everything. And I just didn't like the fact that Put goes, or do you like someone else? Like, as if to say the only reason you don't want to be with me is because someone else is in the picture, and not that this feeling is just gone, or there's some, he doesn't want to accept even that there might be something with him, or if that it's just not compatible. You know, there's just everything he's trying to cut off instead of just accepting that this relationship is done. It is over. Finally, we can put behind us. Oh, I'm so happy. Please say Put is out of the picture, because I am so happy right now. Oh my god. I'm blushing. Okay, so Shut, of course, wants to know, hey, what is going on with you and Put? And Pat lets him know that, you know, they've ended things. And Shut, of course, wants to know why. But then Put walks in, and, you know, they kind of really have this awkward look at each other, where Put is looking at Pat longingly, and Pat is like, yeah, I'm backing away. And then Shut, of course, is like, I'm going to the bathroom, which is her saying at this point. And Jeng is there, and the way Jeng looks at Pat, I squealed. Oh my gosh, that was so cute. They've only said hello to each other, and I'm already like, that is the cutest thing. Oh god, I think I'm worse than Mile Apple fans. Mile Apple fans are like, oh, it's a Grady picture. I'm over here like, they looked at each other. Oh my god. Okay, one, Jeng being all shy, trying to bring up what was said and being all nervous and cute. Oh god, that was adorable. Oh, that was adorable. And Pat letting him know he remembers. Also adorable. Put staring at them because Put is just like, he's taking my man that don't want him. And then Jen constantly asking for Jaab. Where's Jaab? Is he coming? Or is he's Put's been here for a while. When is he gonna come here? And of course Jaab finally shows up. And the first thing he does is say, I thought that you said Jen was working on another crew. So proving that Jaab is not afraid to let Jen know he's avoiding him. Like, this is avoidance. And also, did y'all see the actor who plays Jen? Did y'all see his birthday? Like, someone posted his age online, because I was just sitting there going, no, he's not. He's like 20, right? He's 20. There is no way. So is this whole show just age gap relationships, or did they just happen to get an actor who looks very young and he's playing a younger character because he can? Because dang, that Asian dough raisin, that's him. Also, I feel sorry for a dude whose name I no longer remember, A's fiance, the baby daddy, because he's stuck in the middle between these two. He's just like, yeah, okay, no, I gotta come back to it. This dude is just like 2 years younger than me, and he looked like that. I feel like an old hag compared to him. He looks good for his age. Well, not for his age. He's not even that old. He looks like he's 20. I don't look like I'm 20. I want to look like I'm 20. Okay. You know what, Joe? This is the bed you have laid. Lie down in it. So Jen made it clear that Jen didn't make it clear. Fiance of A made it clear that Jen actually put in his letter of resignation and he's going to be going back home to help out his family. And Jaab is just there like, wait, what? You here avoiding and ignoring and not wanting to talk things through, and now you're mad that he's leaving? You deserve no explanation on this as far as I'm concerned. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I feel for Jaab because blah, blah, blah. He's the one who decided to pursue someone who was already in a relationship. He made that decision. This is the consequence of that decision. It's all on him as far as I'm concerned. This is what I've been waiting for since Jeng walked into the building. I've been waiting for Put and Jeng to have another conversation because they keep talking in metaphors or like they keep playing the word association game. Oh, I am so excited for this conversation. The pretense is gone. Oh my gosh, we're 12 minutes in. Woo! Put is all, look, we're gonna stop beating around the bush. You know that Pat is seeing me. And Jeng just gave him a quick smile and said, yeah, and he also broke up with you. What? What? Oh, I love Jeng. He knows how to talk to people. Oh, he knows how to put them in their place. Ooh, how Put gonna come back from this conversation now? Oh my god. Holy shit. This is the best conversation between the past and the future I have ever seen. Put try to come back with well, I'm Pat's first love. Worst argument ever. My first love is my first regret. Let's go there. Okay, my first love is my first regret. So he's all, I'm Pat's first love. He'll never forget me. And what does Jeng say back? The first love is like the mistake one will never repeat in the next love, isn't it? Oh, I love He knows how to talk to people and put them in their place. Stomp on him, Jeng. Stomp on him. Go get your man. Get your... Okay, so this round sadly goes to Put because he did say something very important. But I'm going to swing it around as why Jeng is different. So Put tells Jeng that just because the relationship will be most likely different with his next love, it doesn't mean you get to be his next love, because you're his boss, and who he most likely doesn't see you as anything other than his boss. That quieted Jeng real quick because Put do have a point. He hasn't really put it out there to Pat yet that he does like him. So Pat has no way of knowing that, he has a chance with Jeng. He's had moments with Jeng, but he doesn't know he has a chance with Jeng. Now, next thing, the reason why I'm going to turn it around now into why it's in favor of Jeng. Put also talks about fame and how because of your fame, you may not be able to do this and blah, blah, blah. And do he have a point? He do. He's also talking from his personal experience. But just because Put couldn't be out and had to hide his relationship with Pat doesn't mean Jeng is going to be the same, or even in the way he hides it may not necessarily be the same. When I think of this, I think the most recent show I can think of is Heartstopper, because remember Charlie, he dates two guys who are in the closet. He dates Ben and he dates Nick, and with Ben treats him like crap, and because he's so far in the closet, he doesn't want anyone to know, versus Nick, who doesn't treat him like crap. Nick actually is not afraid to be caring of Charlie in public, and even though he isn't ready to let people know what their relationship status is, he is still there for Charlie and leans on his shoulder in the classroom, all that stuff. And that's how I see Jeng and Put. Put really treated Pat in a certain way. Even when everyone was coming up from the party, he didn't automatically go, oh, what's wrong with Pat? Oh, he's drunk. I can take it from here. He lied and said, oh, I'm going for a walk. Versus Jeng, who is carrying Pat the entire time, spending the entire party with Pat, putting Pat in his bed. He's not afraid to show how he feels about Pat and take care of Pat. He just doesn't let everyone know, oh, I'm doing this because I have a crush on him. He just does it because he wants to do it. And that's the big difference between Put and Jeng and being in the closet. Welcome to my TEDx talk. Have a good day. I love A. Oh my gosh, she is the kind of girl I would roll with. I would chill with. That's how I'm. Somebody who's just frank and who just says whatever, and we don't care about hurting feelings, even though, well, I do apologize. I don't know if she apologizes, but I love how people are looking. She's just this is the father, this is my husband. Yo, yes, A is my spirit. Well, no, that's not politically correct. What can I say? A is who I aspire to be in life. Is my protector? I don't know. What is the new term? That's A for me. Oh, I love her. I love her. Again, going back to how much I love A. Of course, she hears that Pat and Put broke up again, and she is ready to just throw caution to the wind and just drop her deal with Put. And in the end is I am going to treat Pat to alcohol to help him because he's sad. He's not going to be sad and alone. We're going to be with him. In actuality, this is why I'm she is me and I am her. I just want to watch you drink because I can't drink. So please just drink that for me and let me just stare at you drinking it. Wow, is it delicious? Please describe the way the alcohol feels as it goes down. Do you want another drink? I'll drive you home. Don't worry about it. Let's get you a sex on the beach. Tell me what the sex on the beach tastes like. Let me smell it. And oh my gosh. over a year of no alcohol was hell. It wasn't hell, like I wasn't going through withdrawal symptoms, nothing like that. It was more like this is the point where I'd be like, I need a drink to get through this BS, and I can't drink, and I won't drink, but damn if I could. Oh, I am A and she's me. I love that right off the bat, the friends heard, okay, you it wasn't a work thing with your boss. He's inviting you out to taste test menus to help come up with a concept for his restaurant or menu ideas for his restaurant. And you believed him? You believe men in 2023. Thank you. I love his friends. Love that Pat has a good outside of work friend group and at work friend group with Nana and Shot, because he needs it. He needs the guidance. And I love that all his friends are older than him, because again, it goes back to he needs people to guide him, and he has a good group that is definitely there to help him and to nurture him and to make him a better person. And that's why he belongs with Jeng, because Jeng will do all of that too. I just wanted to drop that in there. Okay, did Jeng plan a whole dinner? Was he trying to because he's drank down a whole bottle of wine by himself, and the way the seating and everything is, even though there's nothing placed at the other side, because most likely they removed the plates and stuff, did he set what I mean, if he was, damn, he still went by himself instead of canceling the reservation. But damn, oh wow, he was ready to put out all the stops for real. Love it. My bad, he's just at his restaurant. I was excited over nothing. Man, Jeng is just a man. Jeng is just a man. A man who doesn't actually exist. I love that Jeng has Tay to talk to and talk about his feelings and be open with, and someone he's honest with about who he is. Love that. I also that he's there I think I should just give up, and the second he gets a text from Pat, he's like, I should tell him how I feel, right? He's just I changed my mind. He is giddy, and it's so obvious he's giddy and in love. He's acting like a person who's giddy and in love. I love it. It's so cute. It's so cute. Okay, I love how realistic Tay is being while also giving Jeng hope. He of course figures it out that it's Pat, because he knows Pat as well, and lets him know, hey, remember, if any certain situation happens, this could affect your work relationship as well. He's being realistic about it. I wish they had a HR. I'm starting to think HRs just don't exist in Thailand, because no show ever goes to HR. Seriously, even in American shows, it's okay, we gotta tell HR about our relationship. Anyway, so they Tay is there to be realistic, but also giving him hope and pointing out to him you're really happy about him, you really like him, encouraging him to go after his feelings, but also being realistic about what a relationship and what these feelings could bring in the future. Love Jeng and Tay's relationship. They're definitely BFFs. Okay, again, I know I might be reading too much into this, but he is hugging the tiger. Remember I said the two plushies, the shark was in the bag, the tiger is on the bed. Here he is again now hugging the tiger that he got while he went out with Jeng. I feel like the tiger is a representation of his feelings for Jeng. He just hasn't acknowledged that yet, because he hasn't realized that Jeng has feelings for him. Again, this is just my weird theory, but I feel like my weird theory is right. Man came whistling out of the bathroom with that towel wrapped around his waist, and no, not Jeng, Man. And I just froze. I'm like, oh. The face of Thailand, all right. He is hot. He is very hot. I've said it before and I will say it again. Never post your location online while you're still there. You wait till you leave because you never know who is checking your stories, your page, anything to try and find you. This happened before with Pat. How did Kong find him? He posted his location on Instagram, and Kong was able to find him through the story. Pat don't learn his lesson. You never post. You don't know when the ops is watching. I'm sorry, that's not me, but that's also me. Jeng was so excited. He got there early. I've done that. I've done that. I've been ready like way early for a date. Just sitting down waiting to get picked up by this one dude. Ended up marrying him. Wait, hold on. So Jeng knew the menu. So it means possibly two things. Either three things. He's already looked over the menu while he was waiting for Pat and made a decision. He has been there before and already knows what's on their menu. Or he was so busy preparing for this date and so nervous, he looked up all the restaurants and their menus beforehand. It's not a date though. Even Pat said it. It's not a date, just helping him with his work. It's a date, Pat. You're on a date with this awesome, hot, sweet guy who also happens to be your boss. Please call HR in the morning. Okay, so okay, I'm back. So Jenny on TikTok had asked the question, what's your guilty pleasure trope? So I answered shower scenes because I do love the whole awkward shower scene where they're trying not to look at each other, but they like each other, and like this whole thing being uncomfortable in this space that is supposed to be private and you're stuck with someone else. But watching this scene right here where Pat has something on the corner of his mouth, and of course he's wiping the wrong side. And I know I haven't gotten to it yet, but I have a feeling Jeng is going to be wiping his face for him. I'm waiting to see it. But I'm thinking I picked the wrong guilty pleasure trope because it hasn't happened yet, and I'm kicking and squealing and so excited. Oh my gosh, finally we're getting everything. There's only 12 episodes, so that means it's only going to be about 4 episodes of affection we're gonna get. 4, so what, 3 honeymoon episodes and 1 like breakup episode. That's how it usually goes. But yeah, shower scenes still my guilty pleasure, but I'm starting to think the something on the corner of the mouth might be a guilty pleasure as well. The messy eater might actually be a guilty pleasure as well. I'm so excited. I love this. It's so cute. Ooh, and they both reached and grabbed that napkin. He's holding it. He's wiping his mouth. No, he's reaching. He's not wiping yet. Hold on. Is Pat gonna lean in? Is it too much like a couple? No, it's not. No, Jeng. Dang it, Jeng. I was so excited. He didn't do it. I am so sad. It's like we're on a date or something. It is a date, Pat. It is a date. Jeng really went into these people's restaurants and reorganized it so it could be more romantic. Oh, and even sat in the seat that Pat would sit in to see what everything would look like. Oh my God. Jeng really was thinking this through. Man, he is so thoughtful. I love it. And he's rich, so I guess that helps. So I was right. He did look at the menu beforehand. He is going all out to impress Pat. Oh, he really likes him. It's so cute. He is wooing him. Like in Old Fashioned Cupcake, like straight up just trying to woo you through like taking you out and doing things with you. Do you like me yet? Do you feel how I feel? That's what he's doing. Okay, so this is where I really feel Jeng needs to just tell him the truth, because now of course Pat wants to invite his work bestie to join them, and if he was just honest with him and just like, even if he doesn't straight up say it, but just be like, I kind of just want to get to know you better, like something that lets Pat know, like, no, this is between us. I think that would be good, I guess. But him like just trying to leave it out there and not make it clear is hurting him in my book. It's hurting him. I keep pressing the wrong keyboard when it is time to pause the show and everything. I hit the wrong one to pause, the wrong one to play, and I keep having to go back and delete stuff. Oh, this is hell. 2 keyboards. Okay. I wasn't going to say anything about the decor of the restaurants or anything like that, because I'm like, yeah, it's a restaurant. Until Jeng said it gave a French vibe as a picture of the Godfather. It's on the wall. I'm like, a pizza, all that. It's Italian, isn't it? Isn't it an Italian restaurant? Am I mistaken? Maybe Pat will correct him, because I'm like, that's an Italian restaurant. I know I said you never know when the ops is watching, but this time it's you never know when the friends is watching, because the friend was interested in the restaurant already. I was like, oh my god, you're there. Hey, I'm showing up. Let's hang out. And of course, y'all trying to keep it on the low. That's why you never post where you're at. But then again, maybe it's a good thing he did post, because that is the reason why I called ahead. But it could have been someone who wasn't going to call ahead. There's so many things there, man. Don't post where you're at. Oh my god, Jeng is so cute. The way he grabs Pat's hand and the two of them run away together. It's so adorable. Why is he? It's just so adorable the way he is with Pat, especially out of the office, because like, he's definitely acting like puppy love, like all that kind of emotion is coming out of him, and it's so obvious. I love how Sean is like, I am not leaving this alone. I want to know who your man is. I'm coming. I want to see him. He's like, how tall he is. Stop. I want to meet him. I love Sean. Oh gosh, I love them. I love all of them. So good. Oishi honey lemon. Oishi honey lemon. 0% sugar. Labels facing camera. Ah, refreshing. Are they gonna say it? Something about a taste. It has to be. Yeah, how was it? Something about the taste has to always be. Ooh, ooh. He's saying he like him, but he's like, oh my god. So Pat is asking Jeng how he likes the drink. Jeng is telling Pat how he likes him. Read between the lines, Pat. Between the lines. Okay, so Jaab is obviously all sulky and calling everybody because he wants someone to spend time with him and make him feel better about the situation he caused. I'm sorry, I don't care. Like, I care-ish. But he's the one who dug this hole. He can lay in it. So he's like calling around, but everybody's on a date. Well, I don't know. Yeah, everybody's on a date. So who you gonna call? I wonder if you'll call Jen. Like, fine, we'll talk about it in person. Poor Jeng. He did not see that coming. He heard Lover's promotion. He's like, yo. Oh, he is feeling this boy. Okay, so they're at the Greek restaurant. Everything is going good. You know, they had their Lovers promotion thing. They're drawing on the plates or writing on the plates that they're going to smash later. Well, at least Pat is writing on the plate to smash later. And they're drinking wine. And I'm like, you are out day drinking with your boss. You're eating food too, but y'all are drinking. And you haven't caught on to what's going on. But then they get to the pictures, you know, because Pat loves to take his pictures. And of course talking to each other, and Jeng, you know, thinking, do I confess how I feel now? Is this the right time? But yeah, it gets to the pictures because Pat loves to take pictures. They're taking pictures of each other, and then Jeng says he's gonna airdrop him the photos from the shoot and sends pictures of Put. This man sends pictures of Put. He only needed to send the pictures that Pat was in. Why did he send the pictures of Put? We're trying to put in the past. Put is not the future. Put is the past. Leave the man in the past, please. Okay, so Pat went to the bathroom to cry. He didn't want to cry in front of Jeng. And when he came back, Jeng wasn't at the table because Jeng went to go get them some boba. Well, he went to get him some boba. He got himself a different tea. But the point is, he remembers his tea order. And he's trying to cheer him up. So cute. Love them. Like when he was drunk, that's what he wanted, right? That he wanted boba. Jeng is so cute and so thoughtful and so attentive. That's all it takes. That's really all it takes. Holy shit balls. Oh my gosh. Okay, so they're sitting down and then Jeng is just finally just talking. And he's letting Pat know that he knows about the relationship between him and Put, and he's apologizing for asking him out so early and not giving him a chance to mourn that relationship. And I'm just like, he is being so honest. Oh, I love it. I love Jeng. I need to see Pat's reaction to all this as well. Because again, Jeng is comfortable. This goes back to how, Jeng is comfortable taking him out. He wants to take him around and show him off and all that stuff. And versus with Put, where they may have been a little bit more private because of Put's fame. Oh, I love Jeng. I love Jeng. I just love him so much. It was all a dream. I wish I knew all the words to that song right now, but I can't think of it. Thank you. My husband just gave me the rest of the lyrics. I am so mad. It was all in his head. That was perfect. That was the perfect confession. And it was in his head. I am so sad right now. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Jeng, I wish you were brave enough to do it. Oh gosh. All right. So Pat finally broke his plate. I still don't know what's written on his plate, but Jeng wrote on his plate Pat's sadness. He wants to get rid of Pat's sadness, and that is so cute. He loves him. He loves him. He's a good man, Savannah. Actually, he is a good man. He is a great man. Okay, so first we have Jeng trying to take Pat somewhere else and saying, it's a secret place, I wanted to take you. Pat wants to leave, so Jeng is like, okay, well, let me drop you home. I really want to drop you home. Pat's not sure about it, but then he gets the text from A showing that, I guess, did Put remove his social media? Is that what it is? So he wants to take his mind off of it, so he agrees to go with Jeng to whatever location he's trying to take him to. They go to the secret bar behind the bookcase. What? Love the concept. You have to like lower your head to get there. It looks all skeezy. Oh, love the concept. And Jeng introduces him to all his favorite cocktails. And then now they're on the dance floor together. And it's so cute. And then this is the thing. When he said it's a place he and Jaab goes to together, I had a feeling Jaab was going to show up. Because remember, Jaab was trying to find someone to go drinking with him. Man already looks drunk. Man looks wasted. So yeah, expected him to show up, but everything with the two of them trying the drinks, it was just so cute. It's just so cute. I love Pat and Jeng and their dynamic, and just how cute Jeng acts when he's around Pat. It's adorable. And he is drunk dialing Jen. It's never good to drunk dial your ex or the guy you made out with one time, who you then turned around when they're trying to explain to you that they broke up with the person they were with while you were pursuing them, that you decide to just shut them down and walk away from them, and then now you're drunk and you're trying to call them. It's all your fault. I know a lot of you like feel for Jaab and understand Jaab, and I slightly understand him, but at the at the same time, he made this bed. He can lay in it. Jen is at the bar too? So was Jen searching for him? You really forgave him, Jen, that quickly? Well, nah, of course you did. You're a sweetheart. Okay, all right, let's wrap this up. So, they're dancing on the dance floor. Jeng makes his confession. But the thing is, Pat is so drunk, he's not even realizing some important facts. Fact number 1, your boss, who is also a man, is slow dancing with you on the dance floor. And also, I love the shots of the feet dancing. I really like that. But your boss, who is a man, is slow dancing with you on the dance floor. And it's not even that he's a man, he's your boss. And he's holding you, pulling you in while you're crying, putting his... How drunk were you? You didn't even take note of any of this? You didn't take note of what he was saying? How he's telling you that he wanted to ask you to be with him? And he just wants to be your safe place? You missed all of that? Also, it was hilarious watching Jaab and Pat in the bathroom not recognizing each other. That was hilarious. And my husband was just like, this acting is bad because of the throwing up, the fake throwing up. He's just like, is this acting? Is that what people are supposed to sound like when they throw up? That's what they think people sound like. He was not impressed. He was not impressed with that sound at all. Also love that we learned that Jeng's English name is Jay. Yeah. Okay. And Aaron, his ex, is also at this bar, which makes me go, did you take your ex to the bar as well? Ooh, I missed this part. Pat telling Jeng about the restaurant and that it was a restaurant he and Put went to together, and the plan was always to go back to that restaurant, and then how it just brought up so many memories being there. Oh my gosh, that explains even more his emotional state while there after having an amazing time with Jeng at the first restaurant, and them running and having oishi honey lemon and riding in the taxi and all that stuff. Like, it explains why his mental state soured after going to that restaurant, and of course why he knows about the plates and all that stuff. Because at first I was like, okay, I guess like, yeah, knowledge from movies and reading, or maybe some interesting topic to him because he does like food. But no, he's been to the restaurant before, so that explains that. Now the ending, let's go to the ending. So Pat is like, wow, you have friends everywhere, you just, everywhere we go you have a friend there, a friend there, a friend everywhere. And Jeng explains like, no, that wasn't a friend, that was my ex. And Pat is realizing that Jeng is attracted to men, and he freaks out. Why does he freak out? Because this entire time he's been telling himself, oh, this isn't a date, I'm just out hanging out with my boss as we eat in restaurants, drink wines together, and he takes me to a secret bar and has me try his favorite cocktail and slow dances with me. It's just, checking out the atmosphere of places. Nothing serious, but it's this realization of everything now into, holy crap, wait, is this a thing? And his like whole world shaken in that moment. He's realized that, I think he's realized that Jeng has feelings for him, or maybe he hasn't. Maybe he really hasn't realized Jeng has feelings for him yet. But I'm so excited for next week's episode. I don't know how I'm going to wait, because that preview, first we have Pat's dad showing up so that they could spend time together for their birthday. I'm guessing they share a birthday. Did they already say that and I just forgot? And then we see Jeng actually confessing his feelings, and we're going to see the fallout from that, I guess. But here's the thing. Next is episode 9, then 10, then 11, then 12. 9, 10, 11, and 12. I swear, if y'all don't have them together by the end of episode 9, I was expecting them together by episode 7. We are on episode 8. It is a slow burn, but some burns be too slow. Like, I'd be okay with this slow burn if it was 15 episodes. Then I'd be like, oh, we still have some, episodes of seeing how their relationship blossoms and see how they get to know each other and how they're going to, go through work and a relationship and, manage all of that. But we got 4 episodes left. Make it make sense. How sway? But I'm so excited for next week's episode. I cannot wait. Thank you guys so much for listening to this episode 8 review of Step by Step. Have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, and good night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Bye.